What do you mean you don't deserve it?
I come home and you lit all these candles and you want to wash my hair.
What? Yeah, that's real hardship, taking care of a beautiful woman in a bubble bath. Hey, look, you're crying, you're just tired, that's all, that's your problem.
I have to tell you something.
All I've ever wanted was for you to be happy, deliriously happy. And Mike's the guy that makes that happen for you, okay? Look, you two love each other, all right? And I've tried to ignore it, and I can't anymore, not now. Your heart belongs to Mike.
Henry.
No, listen. You love him, he loves you, and us pretending that that's not the case is just silly. It's worse than silly, it's a lie. And I don't mind a little fibette now and then, Katie, but not with you. Not with you. What's the point? You can read my mind, I can read yours. It's a secret of our success. It's total transparency. And I don't want to give that up.
Neither do I.
Then let's stop pretending that we have a chance here, all right? Because it makes things weird and phony, and you're too polite, you know? And I look stupid, and there's elephant sitting on the coffee table that nobody wants to talk about because Henry's feelings might get hurt. Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something. Henry is fine. Henry gets it. So let's just put an end to this sad little marriage and get back to having some fun.
But I still love you.
Not the way you love Mike.
Mike and I are over, and someday you
No,
and I
stop
are
it,
gonna
stop
have...
it, stop it. No someday. That's what I'm talking about. No someday. Now, right now. That's what we're talking about. You love Mike. I saw the way you looked at him.
What do you mean?
I was here, Katie. I saw the two of you together.
All right, it's one thing to know that you didn't go to get medical tests and you didn't go to see your family, but to know that you were here, watching me?
It's not something I'm proud of.
That's a lot of lies.
I know. See, that's what I mean. The lying has to stop.
You were the one lying, Henry.
I know. We took a perfectly good thing and then we went and broke it by getting married.
No, we took a perfectly good thing and we maybe bent it a little by lying. Why didn't you just tell me you were feeling insecure?
Whoa, insecure? Hold on there, Mrs. Coleman. Wait a second. I know what I see when I look in the mirror, okay? Lady killer. I've got what it takes, all right? Which you would know if you've ever taken the doggy out for a walk. Down, boy. You see? Go fetch. I make you laugh, don't I? I make you laugh. That's great. But you love Mike. You love Mike, and that's great because you have always been a one-man woman, Catherine, and that man is Mike.
You said you saw us. When?
I feel real bad about it. I feel bad about it, I do.
Well, Henry, we decided that we're not gonna lie to each other anymore, so let's just start now. Why don't you tell me?
When I left town, I told Mike to check on you. I knew that if you two were alone, that you'd realize you needed to be together. And I missed you, and I got afraid. I don't know, maybe I couldn't help myself. Anyway, I came home and I spied on you.
Oh, that's why the phone rang.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. I couldn't help myself, really. And it was selfish and it was wrong. And if I wanted you two to be together, I just would have let nature take its course, but I couldn't. So I made a phone call and I ruined your moment here. And it doesn't matter because I saw the way you looked at each other.
What do you mean the way we looked at each other?
Catherine, come on. The walls were melting. There was electricity in the air. The roof was gonna cave in. Okay. So if I hadn't made the phone call, you two would have made love. So don't deny it. So that's where we are.
see, everything's so perfect.
If only.
You don't want to lose me. Don't deny it.
Of course I don't want to lose you. I have to.
Why? Who says?
Look, you know, we fought hard to get back to this point. We did, but how long can we keep this up? I'm telling you, the best way to save this relationship is to end it before it's too late, all right?
Wait, hold on. Who have you been talking to? Because this is just not making any sense. You never make a move until you're good and ready. Right? And you're not ready to let me go.
No, I'm not.
So who have you been talking to?
How you doing?
Better, thank you.
Hey, does this have to do with your mother?
No. I haven't seen her since the Street Jeans launch.
Something happened after I left that night. And if it doesn't have to do with your mother, I need to know what it is.
How did you know?
I mean, look at you. You're a mess.
I'm so sorry, Mike. I should have come home, and I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You've been going 100 miles an hour all day. You needed to unwind.
Yeah, but I should have done that with you. I mean, isn't that what this is all about, having a relationship? When you're stressed or upset, you're supposed to turn to each other. And I just have never had that before. Someone that I could trust. Which is probably why. But I'm not making excuses. You've never been anything but good to me.
Jen, I'm not perfect. I have let you down more times than I
That is
care to
not
know.
true.
Yes, it is. But look, but the point is to move past it. Because we're committed, which means we keep trying to make things better. Jen, just tell me what it is. You're afraid I'm gonna be upset with you? I'm not gonna forgive you. It's not true. Whatever it is, we can work through it. So tell me what is bothering you.
Coming up on As the World Turns. Who was it, Margot? Was she trying to get you to leave me? Because she has some nerve talking to you.
It wasn't Margot.
Who then?
It was... you.
Me?
Yeah. I know you love me, and I know that you wish you could look at me and the walls would melt and the ceiling would fall in. And ever since that morning when we tried and we failed, Katie, you gotta let me go, okay?
You are such a quitter. You're telling me that ever since that morning, you've been campaigning for Mike?
Yeah, basically. Except for the phone call.
Yeah, when you got jealous.
Jealous? Oh my God, jealous. Katie, it is so much bigger than that. It is life envy. I mean, to be Mike Kasanoff, to have you look at me like that.
But nothing happened.
Because I interrupted.
No, because Mike and I decided, well, we realized that we didn't want to go there. Not that we didn't want to. Okay, yeah, but what was the point?
What was the point? There has to be a point? All those years, all of those martinis, all those women, there has to be a point?
Don't be funny, Henry. I'm being serious. Mike and I didn't make love because we're never gonna be together. Because he loves Jennifer and I love you. What Mike and I had, it's nostalgia. It's the past. It's over.
Not if you take off that I'm a saint button and do what you really want to do.
You don't know that.
Katie, if I didn't exist, you'd go right back to Mike.
Not necessarily. I might go on a cruise and meet some other Mr. I'm so important you can't make a move without me. You're not the only man in the world, Henry. You're just the one I want.
Liar.
Coward.
The C word. You are mad.
I'm furious, and if you don't start listening to me, I'm warning you, I'm gonna do something drastic.
I have a confession to make. After seeing you with Katie, and I know you're just friends and that it was innocent, but it upset me more than I was willing to admit, even to myself, and I got jealous. I got insanely jealous, even though I know I had no right to be.
No, you had every right
No,
to be.
I've been making excuses.
Look, I was with Katie 2 nights ago.
What?
I went to check on her. Henry asked me to. We got to talking, and I almost kissed her. I would have kissed her if the phone hadn't rung. I would have kissed her and maybe a lot more if we hadn't stopped ourselves. Look, I know this sounds bad, but because I've been telling you that this is over for a while and that I don't have feelings for Katie, but I guess, I didn't face it. All right, so anyway, we talked and that was good because we realized that while we still care about each other, she's in love with Henry and I am in love with you. I mean, this may be the last thing that you want to hear, but I can't sit here and let you blame yourself for feeling insecure when you had a good reason. I just hope that you can trust me when I say that I know my future's with you. I know it. If you'll have me. You wish I hadn't said anything?
No. No, I'm glad you said it. Because I have something to tell you, too.
I love you. I married you. I want you. What do I have to do? Rent a billboard? Get a tattoo? Katie loves Henry and the heart on my thigh?
Don't touch the thighs, okay? Because they're perfect.
See, you talk to me like that and you're willing to let me go? Why? Because you don't want to compete with a memory? What are you, a man or an agent?
What do you mean an agent? What?
I'm sick of hearing you promote Mike. You are sweet and smart and funny and handsome.
You think I'm handsome?
Yes, and charming, and the most fun to be around than any person I've ever met. So are you getting this now?
You're a good friend.
I'm a better lover.
The other night, it was important to me, too. And I realized I was pushing you away. That's why I jumped back into street jeans without talking to you about it, why I kept telling you that it didn't matter if you didn't go to the press party. And yes, I was mad about Katie. But really, I was just scared. I mean, I had put all of my eggs in your basket, and I wanted to be sure that I had something that was mine. And it didn't matter that I had to fend off my mother. You know, and not that it wasn't the wrong decision. I made it for all the wrong reasons. And I made it alone. And I should have shared it with you.
I don't have a problem with whatever you want to do. Or as long as it makes you happy.
I know, but it wasn't about my career. It was about me not trusting you.
For good reason. I mean, I
No,
told you.
you told me that you had talked to Katie about your feelings and you resolved things, and meanwhile, There was a moment the other night when I let you go. I turned and walked in a different direction because I thought, what's the use? I mean, it's not gonna work. I just wanted to cut all my losses. But if this is something that you really want.
No. You know what? Please, let's forget about this. All right? Can we just start over and forget about the other night and just take it from right here?
You're willing to do that?
Are you?
So, anything up to now,
It's what got us here. Jen, I want a family. And I want a home. And I want all those things with you. If you're willing to head in that direction. All right? So what do you say? You want to go steady?
Breathe.
We just, was that, Okay, am I dreaming? Listen to me. Is this a fantasy? Is this a trick? Don't ever tell me.
This is real.
I'm gonna count to 3. And then, you can go upstairs, you can walk outside, you can walk to Milwaukee for all I care, but, when I get to 3, I'm gonna start kissing you, and, I'm not gonna stop till tomorrow morning. 1.
Well, my Kesnov's here. At least his vehicle is. Now, if I were Jennifer, my boyfriend came home, would I tell him that I spent the night with my boss? Enjoyed every minute of it? Well, let's see, Jennifer, how smart you are. I don't believe you told him. Well, I guess you're getting smarter.